welcome to DNA Activation Part 2. You need to be standing and you need to be prepared to repeat after me in a command voice. Speaking in a command voice means you're absolutely certain of what you're saying. You're saying it in a really clear, authoritative voice, and it brooks no nonsense. That's the kind of tone you want. You want a no-nonsense tone in what it is that you're going to say. And we're going to go through all the chakras from number 1 all the way through to number 13. So repeat after me. I intend and I command. The first helix of my original divine DNA to be fully reconnected and permanently activated into my root chakra now. Take a moment just to breathe after that. Give yourself 3 breaths. As you do this, you'll find your temperature rises. That's totally okay. Ready for the second chakra now. I intend and I command. The second helix of my original divine DNA to be fully reconnected and permanently activated into my sacral chakra now. Breathe. Third helix. I intend and I command the third helix of my original and divine DNA to be fully reconnected and permanently activated into my solar plexus chakra now. Fourth helix. I intend and I command the fourth helix of my original divine DNA to be fully reconnected and permanently activated into my heart chakra now. Fifth helix. I intend and I command the fifth helix of my original divine DNA to be fully reconnected and permanently activated into my throat chakra now. Sixth chakra, sixth helix. I intend and I command the sixth helix of my original divine DNA to be fully reconnected and permanently activated into my third eye chakra now. Seventh helix. I intend and I command the seventh helix of my original divine DNA to be fully reconnected and permanently activated into my crown chakra now. And just take a moment, because you've just reconnected and activated the first 7 of your helixes of DNA and the first 7 chakras. These are the ones you can find out about anywhere. Look up any book on the chakras, go on any site on the internet. These are very familiar. We're going to move out of the familiar into the unfamiliar, and we're going to reconnect the following 6 chakras through the following 6 helixes of your DNA. So we're going to begin first of all by focusing on the region 12 inches above the crown. This is the region we're going to focus on, this one, okay? So as before, this is the 8th helix now. I intend and I command the 8th helix of my original divine DNA to be fully reconnected and permanently activated into my soul chakra now. We're going to move on now to the 9th helix, and the 9th helix connects us up with our 9th chakra, and our 9th chakra really takes us way out of the personal into the transpersonal, because we're going to be connecting with the weather, the wind and the rain on this entire planet. That gives you an idea of the direction we're going on this. So 9th chakra, I intend and I command the 9th helix of my original divine DNA to be fully reconnected and permanently activated into my wind and rain weather chakra now. For the next chakra, we're going to be moving right out of this planet to our nearest star, the Sun. We're going to reconnect to the Sun, because our 10th chakra connects us to the Sun. It gives us our original ray connection. 10th helix, I intend and I command the 10th helix of my original divine DNA to be fully reconnected and permanently activated into the heart of the Sun chakra now. For the 10th chakra, there's no need to look into the Sun, but it's really desirable to look in the direction of the Sun when you're doing that one. For the 11th helix, we're going to be going even further into the cosmos and connecting with the heart of our own Milky Way galaxy. I intend and I command the 11th helix of my original divine DNA to be fully reconnected and permanently activated into the heart of the Milky Way galaxy now. The 12th helix. The 12th helix takes us all the way out. This is as far as most human beings ever conceive of. We're going to go right into the heart of the universe for this one. This is the 12th helix. I intend and I command the 12th helix of my original divine DNA to be fully reconnected and permanently activated into the heart of the universe chakra now. might want to take a moment, because you've connected yourself up with everything that you can conceive of, all the way through to the heart of our own universe, which leaves us with a 13th helix. 13th helix. I intend and I command the 13th helix of my original divine DNA to be fully reconnected and permanently activated into the heart of creation now. The heart of creation, the void. I am now connected. All 13 helixes of my original divine DNA are fully reconnected and permanently activated. Indeed it is so. And indeed it can be so for you too, if this is your choice. I commend this work to you. My shamanic colleague and myself, we recommend that you do this a total of 13 times. You can do it once a day for 13 days, spread it out whichever way you like, and see how you feel. Pay close attention to how your connection with everything starts to shift as you do this work. When you no longer see yourself as this tiny, isolated, individual human being with all those limitations, when you start to see yourself as fully connected to the entire cosmos and beyond, including our Creator, the Void. The Void is perhaps the best explanation of our Creator, because it's out of the Void that everything was created. And if you believe such things, it's into the Void that everything should return, or would return. So there you have it, DNA activation. Go well.